Welcome to Sree Latha Organic Farming. Integrated pest management, which is very important in organic farming. The integrated pest management, it starts with cultural methods. One more time, I am telling you that in organic farming, no chemical pesticides are permitted. So that's why pests are to be controlled with the available other integrated pest management options. Even transgenic crops are also not permitted in organic farming. Only conventional crops are permitted. Then, in the conventional crops, also, first we have to take up the resistant varieties, the varieties which are having resistance to the pests and diseases of the local area, those are to be selected. Then, cultural methods of pest control are very important. It is cheap, it is more favorable for natural enemies of the pests, and we can categorize these cultural practices into two broad categories. One is general agricultural practices recommended for common pest management. For any pest management, for any crop, these are generally recommended in India. Summer deep ploughing and thorough preparatory cultivation. When we do summer deep ploughing, first of all, resting pupal stages of polyphagous moths, root grubs, and several insects that that is taking shelter in the soil, they will be exposed. They will be picked by predators, birds, or otherwise sun will kill them. So in this way they reduce the pest infestation. Clean cultivation. Clean cultivation is always important. Removing the weeds. Most of the times the weeds they act as alternate hosts, and they are also breeding sites for the pests. So removing weeds is very important. Clean cultivation is important. One way controlling weeds is very difficult if they grow and produce seeds, and they give shelter to the pests during the off season. Enriched organic manures. Enriched organic manures, the organic manures which are enriched with biofertilizers and biopesticides, they are very important. The biopesticides can kill the pupal stages of pests, and they can give good competition to the bad microbes which causes diseases to the plants. And if they are enriched with Bacillomyces liliacinus, like such beneficial fungi, so they can control nematodes also, because it is a nematophagous. Like this, enriched organic manures also plays very crucial role in the integrated pest management in the organic farming. Crop and variety selection. Always the crops which are suitable to the area and which are good performing ones are to be selected. That is one thing. And varieties which are having resistance and suitable to that area are to be selected. No transgenics are permitted. Hybrids are permitted. Hybrid seeds are permitted in organic farming. You can use any hybrids, but don't use the F2 seeds. That means the seeds harvested from the hybrids, they create so many problems, non-uniformity of the product, and sometimes they may not bear fruits also based on the system they use for the hybridization. So don't use F2 seed of the hybrids. Hybrids are permitted, but the seed which is harvested from the hybrids may create problems to the farmers. If that is a variety, straight variety, which is not a hybrid, the seed which is harvested from the varieties can be used in the organic farming. Use of pest tolerant or resistant varieties. without a tolerance, maintaining a crop in the organic farming, if it is susceptible, that is very, very difficult, because the pests and diseases will attack. We cannot use any chemicals. We have to lose the crop. That's why it is very important to use resistant or tolerant varieties. Crop rotation is important, but including a pulse in the crop rotation is very, very important. Mulching, it is important for weed management, and it is also important for the disease and pest management. Systematic cutting and removal of infected plant parts, that is clipping of the leaflets and all, uh, because the egg masses and caterpillars, all the things which are taking shelter there, they can be controlled using systematic cutting and removal of infected plant parts. So next session, let us see the cultural practices adopted to manage a specific pest. Today we have seen in general practices, cultural practices to manage pests and diseases. For specific pests, let us see in the next session. Thank you. Signing off, Sree Latha.